Good morning and welcome to episode 26 where we get our cabinets in. Now again, with my expectations being humbled by reality, I was expecting all of the cabinets to come in at once and be done all at once, but that's just not the case. So I'm just gonna show you what we have so far. These guys wasted absolutely zero time. They backed in. I'm not even sure if we got a hello. Actually, I did. I got a hi, Bonnie. And they're already bringing things in. So here we go. There is no stopping now. We are currently playing Where Does That Go? And What Is It? I feel like I'm quite the expert. I'm winning. No one has studied those more than I have. I am having the absolute time of my life. Today's been a terrible day. It's been a horrible day. I'm not even gonna go into it. They pulled up, I was just dang near in tears, but now it's happy. Here's a little sneak peek. More sneak peeks. Oh, these colors. The smell of these with fresh paint and seeing the door match the cabinet. This is ideal. Remember in my paint video how I was really worried about that door? Well, let's come over here. No, are they the same? Lighting is so insane because these match right here, but then let's just come stand over here. And these are those same cabinets. It's like, look at the door behind it and look at the color. This is ideal. This is making me nervous. Notice the theme? You notice the monochromatic in every room. It's because it brings me so much eye candy. It's just eye candy. As I've been going through the house, marking all the little spots for touch-up paint. We've had quite the influx or in cabinets. It may look like chaos, but it actually, I can see things starting to shape really nicely. This is where the island is gonna be, and you can see they're kind of working off of that. We have the back wall of cabinets. In the mudroom, they have the bases, and they can't do the uppers yet because there is going to be countertop on these, and so that has to be installed first. This one I don't think has anything set yet, but they do have the cabinets in here. You can see we've got all of the drawers that's gonna go in the cabinets over there. I missed Jill's reaction just now. That was the first time I saw this end piece too. I love it.
So there's not the same filler on that as there is here, right? Or
nope, just like that.
this one's just like that?
Yep.
Okay.
Jill's thinking about outlets.
Yeah. I think we should, I wonder if we could get away with the outlet being on. Can it be
Well,
over
when
here?
he comes, you should ask him.
Okay.
Because that's where I would like it.
Because I can still, he comes tomorrow.
Okay. We really don't want to put the outlet on the end here. So we're going to see if our inspector will let us put it on the inside right there.
So it's kind of hidden.
And they're kind of changing code.
Well, we're grandfathered because our permits came out at the time these did. We're grandfathered in letting outlets be in the island itself. New NES code is they have to be on
Pop-ups, which I do not want. So this is where the sink is gonna go, and there's no cabinets on. So this is what underneath the sink is gonna look like. And that's really fun for me to see. I like that. It's funny, these are the exact same color right here, and this one looks so much darker, but it's just lighting.
And I think it'll blend better once you've got the countertops in.
Or is this the same color? This does not look the same color, honey. So, I don't think that's lighting.
I think it is.
No, I don't think it's lighting.
No, that's completely different.
That's the same color. Because I thought your
No
doors
way.
were way yellow and then you put them next to
No.
this. Oh, they are.
No way.
Wait, yeah, they are.
This is
Stand
not
right
the
here,
same
Mom.
color.
Stand right here. Yes, it is, Mom. Oh my heck.
That's trippy.
It looks really weird. If you try to open up this, here, watch. It's the same color. When you pull it out, it just looks completely different.
Oh, that is the most, I mean, that literally looks like two different colors.
That small?
I don't know. And if it doesn't, they'll replace it, yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be like this open oven?
Yep, that's where the oven will go. Nope. So the microwave is actually a drawer right here.
Yeah, we got to send it in this morning.
Really? And does it fit?
Oh yeah, it's great. I just needed to make sure I had enough room for electrical back here.
I like where you put that, Joel.
Yeah, that's not too bad, huh?
It looks really good. I like that a lot.
From this direction, out of code. From this direction, in code. So I was like,
Really?
well, that's what it's gonna be.
Well, hopefully.
I called him and asked him.
Oh,
do you
I was
mean
gonna
it's
say
out
we
of
could have
code?
put
Like,
it
why
on
would that
here.
be?
So you can't, well, we don't want
That's
to go
harder.
in here because there's a little square the exact size of this on the floor that holds this in place. And that has like screws and nails, and if you
Okay.
drill through that,
Yeah.
it's not going to be pretty.
Yeah. I think that looks really good,
Yeah, I
Joel.
like it.
Wow. I love the sink.
Yeah, she's heavy.
sink is
That thing-
huge.
Oh yeah, I helped you lift it in here. It was extremely
Did
heavy.
you help me put it in place?
Heck no.
Oh,
But I helped you bring it from in the car.
oh yeah.
I love this so much.
My plumber doesn't.
Why? What did he
He's like,
say?
this thing's in the way.
Well,
I'm like, well, it won't be later on.
it'll only be in his way for a minute.
Well, we can take it out when you're working under there.
We could sell candy in this, like heavyweights.
We could. So, you fill it with candy, then they'll put the countertop on. Joel, I'm gonna need you to build a slip door for us to slip open at the bottom and scurry the stuff out like mice. Okay? Okay, that's next on your to-do list, okay?
Done.
Good idea.
Today's task, candy dispenser, we'll call it Pez leg.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good. How's it going?
Good.
Good.
I think we're pretty much wrapped up with what
Really? Oh, nice. Oh, you're here doing countertop stuff. Hi. Whose dog is that? Starting when you come in the mudroom, we have this cabinet here, and this is going to be the catch-all cabinet. I assume we're gonna have like car keys, you know, just whatever you dump, just right here. We have the base of the lockers, and we do not have the uppers yet. We will be waiting on those until after the stone is put in. The laundry room. So they are still working on a few things that they either had to replace or that they just didn't have finished yet, like a random cabinet right here. The toilet is gonna go here, and I don't care who makes fun of that. It's a good idea. It's a great idea to have a toilet right here. That way when people first come in through the garage, they don't have to run across the house to the bathroom if they need it. They can just come right in here. This sink has my heart in a way you couldn't imagine. I dream about this sink, and I just knew that I had to have it in this laundry room overlooking the lake. I have no words for her, and she was a hard little thing to fit in here, so we had to actually completely change the plans of the cabinets to fit her in here. We had to lower these cabinets in order to make it fit up here into the window. It was a chore, but we're in love. So she fits, and that's all that matters now. I have this open under here because I have some canvas rolling hamper bins that I will have in there. We need to tile this. This is where the washer and dryer will go, obviously. We have some uppers, and then I really love this long one. And I'm just gonna give you a sneak peek of what we have in here. Look at this thing up here that we have to pull out. I cannot wait to hang a broom, a mop, whatever. And there's a plug back here. All of the inserts came from Rev-A-Shelf. I felt like a kid in a candy store going through their website. I will have it listed below if you're building a home, or you can even go in and retrofit them. So I'll put the information there. And believe you me, when things are all finished, I'm going to do a dedicated video. Okay, maybe just another sneak peek. of the fun things that you can put inside your drawers. Okay, one last look of the laundry room. Hallelujah. I'm going to skip downstairs to the basement. I'm not sure when they will come and do so we've got like fillers. We have a wood top that'll go on here. And then there's also going to be like finished detailing underneath. And I'm not sure when they plan to come back and do those. They will also put the hardware on all of these things. We just don't need to put those in just yet. What is that little boy up to out there? He's up to no good. I just know it. What's that? You need a little light in here? Sure. Let me just turn those lights on for you. Okay. So you can see the progress there. I was very adamant about having non-painted cabinetry in the kids' bathroom because if any area is going to be beaten, it's going to be this. And when things are painted and they get nicked, you see it because the paint gets scuffed off. But these are white oak cabinets. When you nick them, the same color is underneath, and so you're not going to see it as much. And so they're going to wear much better than just a painted surface. Obviously, this is a double vanity. Olivia will have her own sink and cabinet. The boys will share a sink and cabinet. And then each kid gets their very own drawer. And let me tell you, Boston he's ecstatic, okay? He wants his own comb. He wants his own toothbrush. He wants his own, obviously, toothpaste, his own hair gel, his own water bottle. He wants his own everything to go in his drawer. So to say he's excited for his own drawer, yeah. And then in the back of this bathroom, there is a cabinet right here. And I felt like this was really nice to have across from the toilet. We had the space for it, and so we just put it in here. It's going to be great for extra toilet paper, extra, I don't know. Who knows? Whatever extra things you need next to a toilet, it'll be stocked in here. So I showed you what was going in the basement. I showed you almost everything in the upstairs. We're gonna end with the kitchen. I am not going to show you my bathroom because that is a whole video all on its own, and it will be coming very, very soon. On each side of the fireplace, we do have cabinetry, and they will also have uppers, but they are not installed yet. So these ones are a little incomplete as well. We are going to end the cabinet tour here in the kitchen because this is the heart of the home. Something that I think is really interesting with perspective is I got a lot of comments that were like, why is your kitchen so small? And I'm like, well, you know, I guess that is depending on what you're comparing it to. Compared to my old kitchen, this kitchen is huge. But I guess compared to a home that's bigger than mine, the kitchen may seem small. I have plenty of room for me and my needs, and so this kitchen is wonderful. But perspective is everything because I feel like it feels much bigger now that we have the cabinetry in because it gives your eyes boundaries. You know what I mean? It gives you more of a perimeter. I saw a kitchen that had the cabinets color matched to their oven. I had an oven in mind that I loved, and it is this antique white, so it has this very creamy hue to it. And I cannot tell you how I went back and forth on this color. I knew the oven was it. Like the second I saw this oven, I'm like, that is the oven. I knew I wanted to color match the cabinets to the oven. And I was just terrified that the cabinets were going to be yellow. These cabinets, they're shape shifters, they're color shifters. The coloring on these things are different from day to day, from time to time. So let's start over here on this wall. We're going to have a panel ready fridge here, which just means that the fridge will have covers on them that will look just like this with handles and everything. So that's where the fridge will go. We've got the cabinet here, the oven will go here, and then you have more cabinetry. And this is just, I feel like this is just the beginning because we have a lot of cabinets that are going to go from countertop to the ceiling that I feel like are a little unexpected. But when I've seen images of the cabinets that go from the countertop up to the ceiling, It is just a vibe. It's a vibe, and it like did something to me. Like it just excited me, and I just thought, no, this is it. This is what we're doing. Because in my mind, I'm like, is this weird? I don't know, but it's very beautiful, and I can't wait to show you those once they're in. Something I have never had that I really wanted in this kitchen was a stretch of countertop uninterrupted. So many people have wondered, why isn't there a sink under the window? That's where I was going to put the sink. I wanted the sink under the window for obvious reasons, so I could look out at the yard. If I had the sink there, my back would be to the whole house every time I was doing dishes, and I didn't want that. In the island, I didn't want the island interrupted. I wanted, you know, just a nice big slab to work on. I didn't want to interrupt it with a sink. But with the sink located in the island, I can still look out the window and see this view. But I also do not have my back to the rest of the house, and I can see everything else from here. So I felt like this was a no-brainer to have the sink in the island, and I still have a place with uninterrupted counter space. Originally, I had a white oak island. You can pass, sweetie, it's okay. This was white oak originally, and then, you know, that darn Pinterest, I was seeing these creamy kitchens. What? That's okay. You don't have to say sorry. You built it, Tootie. I really loved the idea of the white oak island, but then I saw the creamiest, richest kitchens with this touch of warmth from the walnut wood that I just knew I had to go with it. It just felt right in my soul. It did. My soul said yes. Now, I was worried about having too yellow of countertops, and of course I wanted the door to match the rest of the wood. And I had a really hard time deciding, did I want the trim painted this same color? Did I want what I really wanted was to have walnut doors to match the island. But you know, we had to keep the budget in check, you know, those kind of things. So we ended up just painting these the same color as the cabinets, which I think I like. You know, we're just gonna have to see it when it's all finished. I'm like, oh, I hope it's not too yellow. But I think I'm gonna love it. I really do. I really, really, really do. I think I love it. I do. We'll see when everything gets put in, like the hardware and the sconces and the countertops and all the things. And the floor is more revealed. I wanted to do a pop of color in the cabinets somewhere. I just wanted a rich blue cabinet somewhere because, like I said, it speaks to my soul. In my heart, I'm like, I need dark blue cabinets somewhere. It'll be really much easier to open these doors when I've got hardware. Okay, here we go. Don't be shy, come have a look-see. The color. Okay, the color. Everything is kind of a satin finish. All the cabinetry is a satin finish. And I said, gloss this baby up. Get her glossy. She needs to gloss it out. You know what I'm saying? I wish it was even glossier. Maybe I should have said lacquer. I don't know. But I'm in love. I still really like it. She could be shinier. She's also dusty, but it's fine. She's fine. Here was my vision. I said right in the center of the doors, I want to center some floating shelves so that I can put some pretty pictures. I can put my pretty cake plate up there. Maybe we can do a little display down here of something. And then I really wanted open shelving. And when I tell you that I studied what I thought I would want for in here, the size of the shelves, the width of the shelves, if it was open shelving, if it was closed shelving, like all the things. And these are also going to be, they're cabinets also, is what I was trying to say. I needed open shelving because it's the pantry. You need to see what food you have, right? But also you need to hide the mess of things, and this is just more like sleek looking having them. So I did some closed right here, basically on the face. That way when you're looking into it, it just looks nice and polished. But then if you want to like hide the mess back here, you can have like messy stuff back here. It's fine. When we were building, I was really scared of going like bigger. The house is already bigger in square footage than what I originally set out for. So I kind of had set a square footage that I wanted to stay within. And then it kind of escalated and we made things bigger. And the pantry is one of those things that I do wish was wider. Like I'm standing in here like this and like this is it. Like it's the width of my body. And that's fine, and it will hold everything. I don't think I realized that it was as narrow when we were doing the house plans, so I do wish this was a little bigger, but I didn't want to squish in the kitchen. Like I didn't want to take any square footage out of the kitchen. I should have though. I mean, I don't know. What's more important, space in your pantry or space out here? I think I have enough space. I don't know. I love what we have, and it will be perfect for us. This kind of concludes the cabinet install for now. Obviously, we are not done, but the basic install is, and that gives you a really good idea of the cabinetry. And I didn't want to, what I wanted was a very full and finished video for you, but then I can't film it in between, and I didn't want to wait. And so I just thought, I'll show them what I've got now and it'll be great. I don't know why I feel so nervous. I'm worried everyone's gonna hate what I'm doing, but the thing is, it only matters what you like. So I'm thrilled with things, so it's okay if not everybody likes my choices. That's fine. That's what I'm mentally preparing myself for in case people aren't like loving my choices. Very personal. It's very personal. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not caught up on our custom home building, I have an entire playlist with episodes 1 through 26 that you can go ahead and catch up on. We'll see you in our next video. Bye guys. Oops. Honey, what were you in? If you go in the mud, you don't get to come in the house.